Hey guys, I hope you're all crispy and crunchy because it's CerealMaty here, and welcome to Would You Rather, an online game you've probably seen quite a lot on the internet, so I'm not the first one playing this. But yeah, earlier today I tried to record another Elea episode, and yeah, the game just wouldn't work for me. I pressed continue over and over again, and the game just restarts, as you can see in this clip. CerealMaty put that in. I love it. I had to quit the game. I don't know where I end up being when I press continue, but please keep your fingers crossed that I don't lose that much progress. Oh, please. I beg you, game. I beg you. What? I don't remember when pressing continue that the game restarts. That's new to me. Alright, I guess we have to roll with it. Okay, now don't start the game again. Please. Just load properly. Just get right in there. What are you doing? So yeah, I was kind of desperate. I didn't know what to do. I was, thinking about pressing continue over and over again and pressing new start, which would actually mean that I had to repeat like 4 hours of gameplay, and I didn't want to do that. But that brought me to the idea that maybe choosing between two options is, could be entertaining, and I immediately thought of Would You Rather, which is exactly what I just described, choosing between two answers. In this case, skydiving or bungee jumping. And yeah, let's start. Would I rather skydive or bungee jump? Okay, so I personally would like to do both, actually. Skydiving, you can just jump out of a plane or whatever from like thousands of meters up. Bungee jumping, you're kind of limited. You only have like 100 meters to drop, which is, don't get me wrong, which is actually a lot, but not as much as skydiving. But I personally think that skydiving is a lot more dangerous and can end up very, very badly for your own health. You could die, to just say it. So I'd probably say bungee jumping. What? 75% disagreed. What is wrong with people? You all wanna die? Would you rather be married to a morbidly obese and ugly person who is incredibly wealthy, or be married to a gorgeous person who is on welfare? Okay, when you talk about an ugly person, do you mean they are visibly unattractive, or also from the inside? Because I'm the kind of guy, the classic cliche guy that says the inner beauty also counts a lot. And if you just say they are ugly from the outside, that they don't look the best, yeah, I wouldn't really care, because if from the inside they're a heartwarming and just a decent person, I see no downside to this option. The other one is being married to a gorgeous person. Again, do you mean gorgeous just from the looks, or also from the insides? I mean, I don't care about the money factor here. So let's say they by meaning gorgeous or ugly, they also refer to the inside of people. I'd probably choose this one. Oh yeah, 78%. Damn. Would you rather only write in cursive or only type in caps? Whoa, that got me. Okay, only write in cursive or only type in... Okay, so... yeah, only write in cursive or only type in caps. What's the question behind that? I don't get it. Probably just type in caps, because I could scream a lot. Okay, 67%. Oh wait, Actually, now that I think of it, writing in cursive, I already kind of like write slightly tilted. So does that count as cursive? Because then, yeah, it would be no problem. But I just talk about my handwriting. I don't know on computers. Nah, I'll stick to caps. Caps are cool. Okay, would you rather be James Bond or Jason Bourne? James Bond, thank you. 79%. I don't have to argue that. As a gentleman, would you rather paint your nails or wear high heels? Ooh, the real question. I've asked myself, I probably ask myself that every day. Paint my nails or wear high heels? Actually, the question is not would I do rather. The question actually is what color do I paint my nails and what size are the high heels I'm wearing, because I'm already doing that. I might just show you a picture of my nails really quick. Yeah, that's my nails. Okay, now seriously though. I'm gonna just logic that out. Painting your nails, you don't tell me what color I have to pick. Maybe I just take like flash color and it would just look normal, because wearing high heels can get extremely uncomfortable after a while. You girls, I don't know how you manage to wear them like 24/7. Okay, not all of you, and I know they get very, very like narrow, and you just want to kick them off sometimes. But I'm quite proud of you. I'm impressed you can do that. But yeah, painting my nails wouldn't actually be that bad, and there are probably some male people that already do it, so I'd say paint my nails. Yeah, 81%, damn. Oh, that's a good question. Would you rather be a ghost or a demon? Ooh, Matty the ghost or Matty the demon? That's a good question. Being a ghost, okay, being a ghost, that means you could actually like go through walls and different objects. You can be invisible. You can be invisible. You can fly. As a demon, you're just evil, I guess. Well, I'd say you actually benefit a bit more from being a ghost than being a demon, so I'm gonna just pick being a ghost. Yeah, 65% of the people agreed with me. Oh, finally something about eating. Would you rather get a free appetizer with every meal or get a free dessert with every meal? Oh, that's one of the toughest questions we've got so far. Free appetizer, that means basically a soup or some kind of small dish. But dessert, that means I could get tiramisu or cereals if you count that as a dessert. Oh, that's tough. Okay, let's see it that way. Appetizers make you feel full very fast because they are also salty, as your main dish might be. So you have enough of it, I'd say, in a much faster. But the dessert is actually sweet, and I have experienced a lot that after eating like dinner or lunch or whatever, after having some salty dishes, I always think, even though I feel like filled up to my throat, I could, eat some sweets or eat some sweet dessert. So I'd probably say dessert, even though it would probably make me fat after a while. Fuck it, dessert. Would you rather always be hot or always be cold? Well, if you could see me, you would know that I actually already always hot, baby. Oh yeah, put some sexy music in there. Unfortunately, I don't have a face cam. Okay, now, really, would I rather always be hot or always be cold? Okay, I think you can do a lot more about being cold than being hot, because if you're cold, you can just put on more clothes or use a blanket or whatever. But being hot, you can't just get rid of more clothes infinitely, because at one point you just have no clothes on, and I don't think you will just peel off your skin just to get colder. That would fucking hurt. Yeah, so being cold, yeah, you just always wear a jacket or whatever, and you're fine, I guess. So, next one, please. Yeah, 57%. Okay, let's make this the last question for today. Would you rather marry at age 10 or never marry at all? Ooh. Okay. Marriage is not actually something you kind of have to do, so it's not a crime to not marry at all. But being married at the age of 10, that's way too early. You don't know, man. You're just 10 years old. What do you know about life? You definitely don't know about the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Actually, never being married at all does not mean you can't have a relationship all the time. You just don't have to get married. You still can have a relationship with a boy or a girl, whatever. So yeah, just I'd say this one, because you can just stay together forever. You don't have to get married, which is, yeah, not that bad actually. So never marry at all. Really? 53% of people would rather marry at the age of 10. Why? Let me just look at the comments. You would never have to get married, but that doesn't mean you can't have random sex with people. Okay, that's kind of my opinion, but not the sex thing though. It also doesn't mean you can't live together with someone and have kids. Yeah, that's exactly my point of view. Just, you don't have to be married. You can still be with someone and still have children and still live a happy life. But actually, I also like this game quite a bit, because, you know, thinking through all the options and come to a conclusion and, you know, out-logic the game. I think it's quite cool. Can make something entertaining out of it. I think. I hope. So yeah. Tell me if you want to see more of it. If not, that's fine as well. I personally like it. I have nothing against playing a bit more. But yeah, that is it from me for now. I'll see you all in the next video.